Welcome to Tuber Chat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So hopefully everybody's feeling welcome. Thank you for coming in so early. I always appreciate everybody coming so early to Tuber Chat when we first start. It's nice to see a few familiar faces in the house, and it looks like there might be a couple of fairly newer channels to Tuber Chat. The first one that we're looking at today is 345 Barry. This is a loyal and dedicated supporter who's been back to Tuber Chat several times, but I also noticed them out supporting other creators while I'm out trying to do the same thing. So for that reason, they've been featured. We feature a different channel every single day on Tuber Chat based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. Jack Dawson, thank you so much for your super chat. For that reason, we'll make sure that your channel gets up next before I start spinning the wheel. And Corinne's Life, thank you for your super chat as well. I also have you on the wheel already, but I will move that and we will put you up right after Jack Dawson. I don't know if our Stream Boss module is working today properly. It doesn't look like it wants to kick in. We'll watch it for another couple of moments. And thank you everybody for coming in. For those of you who are brand new, hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you will find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Fanatic Guide, it's actually interesting. I just noticed your comment in the chat that we have probably anywhere from 20 to maybe even 30% brand new channels in the chat every day here on Tuber Chat. So there'll always be newer channels coming through, and we get an average of anywhere between 80 to well over 100 creators that come through in a 2-hour period. So thank you everybody once again for coming in. If you have the ability to share the stream out, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream, so I will appreciate that as well. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. But if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it. You don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and it really does help. So I'll appreciate that greatly as well. And then if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody is free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. The Real Deal with Shonda Davis, thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate that. We're going to get you right into our lineup here. And I will start spinning the wheel very soon. We've got a couple of channels to get through first, and I'm going to do some introductions now. So once again, we're looking at 345 Barry. They're here with us almost every single day, and like I said, they're a very supportive creator. For that reason, they were featured today across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and on the thumbnails of our videos. Fanatic Guide, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Corinne's Life has already become our stream boss. She's always here as a member and a moderator. Health, Humor, and Motivation, good to see you here. Kerno Downtime, good to have you back. Thanks for coming in. Kira Welton is here as one of our moderators. Excuse me, along with two of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube, Michael's Adventures and Scratch and PPA. Of course, MSK Family Vlogs, thank you for coming in so early. I got you right onto the wheel. Nini Hodges, good to see you here. Ende Stay Motivated Murray, good to see you here. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody that you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. JM Family, good to see you back. Pink Chokate, good to see you in the house. Pittsburgh Artist Studio, I was hanging out with earlier on a live stream, so it's great to have you here as well. Red Hot Reactions is here with us almost every day, as is Retronic Collector, who I also was visiting today on a live stream. Roy and Becky's Travels, good to have you here. Ruth Man Trip, I think this might be your first time with Tuber Chat, along with Spawn Gamer Sid. Forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. Spotless Com is in the house. Target X187, it's good to have you back. T and Sharinda TV, it's good to see you here as well. Tremia's Vlogs and Things is back with us again. Willow's Creations is another loyal and dedicated supporter who I see out supporting lots of other creators. Winners Happen is in the house, and Wolf Spirit Productions, it's good to have you back with us as well. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Bailey Squad might be your first time here, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. And Charles Lorraine's Life, good to see you in the house as well. And forgive me because I have not caught anything in the chat so far at all. I tend to fall way behind when we first get started. So if anybody's mentioned anything specifically that you wanted me to see, whether it's a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up at the beginning of the message, or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow, and hopefully it will help me see it a little bit easier. Tallman TV, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And like I said, for our new channel, Spawn Gamer Sid, and a few more channels that we've got that's brand new. Oh, Ruth Mantrip, Michael invited you, so thank you for coming in. Michael's Adventures has done a great job of spreading the word for us and bringing more channels in. GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team is in the house, and thank you all. Hopefully everybody's feeling welcome. Nini Hodges is willing to swap playlists. If anybody wants me to talk about what exactly that means, then go ahead and ask and I'll go over it. Otherwise, we'll talk one more time about 345 Barry, who, like I said, is a loyal and dedicated supporter who's here with us almost every day on Tuber Chat, and I have seen out many different times supporting other creators in other live streams and such. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. With 204 subscribers, it looks like they've got their 200 locked in, but we'd like to push them a little bit farther so that they can get started on their road towards 300. Next, I'm going to look at Jack Dawson, MLB The Show. It's actually just Jack Dawson, but when I search for it, I type in Jack Dawson MLB The Show, which happens to be one of the video games that he plays during his live streams. He plays a lot of different ones, including Call of Duty Black Ops, Assassin's Creed, Crash Bandicoot, and much more. So hopefully everybody will connect with Jack Dawson if you haven't already. Thank you one more time for that super chat. We will get to spinning the wheel shortly, and as I need names for the wheel, I will reach over to the chat list and add some names in order as determined by Bautissimo. For those of you who are brand new, I hope you've had a chance to read our video description, which talks about how we feature channels on the screen and how everybody gets onto the wheel. Emotion is in the house. Thanks for coming in. They are working on some getting their live stream set up together so that they can do some live content for us as well. Most of us are familiar with Emotion's channel and the content they've been putting out. Lottie Explores UK, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. I am Silius, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Jack Dawson plays video games on his live streams, but as well is able to commentate for everybody in the chat so that you can follow along, and then as well keeps up with the conversation, which is really, really cool. So I always have a good time hanging out with him. I'm able to catch him a couple times a week. Hopefully you will be too. If you connect with Jack Dawson right now, Artfully Blind with Diana is just coming in. And I've got you onto the wheel all right. I'm going to have to get you to pardon me just for a quick second. I'll be right back, and then we will get to Corinne's life. Thank you, Corinne's Life. Thank you, Scratch and PPA. We're looking at Corinne's Life right now. She's always here as a member and a moderator. See, I switched my microphones back again. I keep playing around with our setup over here. And now I've got the one with the mute button back on. Ruth Mantrip, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we're going to get your channel up on the screen just after one more super chatter, which is the real deal with Shonda Davis. And we are looking right now at Corinne's Life, who's always in the chat as a member and a moderator. She's an extremely generous creator who's been with Tuber Chat for a long, long time now. And we did have another new channel come in. I just wanted to make sure I acknowledge them. I don't mean to miss anybody in the chat. Life with Manda, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Corinne's Life is fully monetized, so she's got membership set up. There's lots of ways to support her when you get to her channel, but she is a generous creator in many ways. So she allows people to connect in her live streams the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. And then as well, she is willing to swap playlists with creators. She's got another couple of channels on the go here. And then as well, she does the featured channels collaboration that I talk about all the time here on her channel as well. So you can see the generosity in Corinne's Life, and like I said, she's always here as a member and a moderator. Angel Light Over Darkness 33 is in the house. Thank you for coming in. It's always great to see you. That's a creator that always spreads positivity, optimism, and motivation for everybody in their live streams. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. We're moving a little bit fast again, and I am completely way behind. But I appreciate everybody hanging out. Hopefully everybody's meeting new friends and family members. Thank you one more time, Corinne's Life, for your super chat again. That makes you our stream boss for the, I don't know, it could be 100 times already. Corinne's Life has held the stream boss position many times here on Tuber Chat. Lottie Explores UK, good to see you here. And Artfully Blind with Diana, I did get you onto the wheel. I just want to make sure we don't miss that stuff. Emotions on there as well. The Real Deal with Shonda Davis, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. It's great to see that you are, let's see how you're posting. You've got a lot of content, but oh yeah, look at this. You're posting multiple times a week, at least twice a week, which is great. And hopefully you'll keep that up. Everybody's got lots of content to see when we get to your channel. One of the things we want to keep in mind for everybody here connecting, we want to make sure that we're watching videos that are at least 3 minutes long. Better if it's 4, 5, or 6 minutes. Leaving a meaningful, genuine comment of at least a few sentences while you're connecting with each other here related to the content of the video. Giving a thumbs up, of course, subscribing and turning the notification bell on for everybody as you see me do. That should make our connection stick. The Real Deal with Shonda Davis has 578 subscribers. Hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther, maybe even over the 580 that they're thinking about today, and a little bit closer on the road to 600. Next channel that we're going to look at is Ruth Mantrip, and thank you both, The Real Deal with Shonda Davis and Ruth Mantrip, for your super chats. I really do appreciate that. We're going to get to spinning the wheel in another moment here. Ruth Mantrip has 138 subscribers. This is a new connection for Tuber Chat. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so what I'm going to do is go through your videos right here. I'm going to look for something around 10 minutes if you have something like that. Most of your videos are shorter than that, but we'll see what we're going to do here, and I'll take a couple of your longest ones. So here's a 6-minute one. I'll add that into my watch later list, and I saw another 6-minute one. I'm going to look for that again, and I will add that. Here's another 6-minute one. I'll add that into my watch later list. Now I've got 2 for you. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch those videos in full in the next 24 hours. I'll give you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of at least one of them. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. Hopefully that will make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Oil the Repair Dude, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay in the chat. I haven't... oh, I see Ruth Mantrip knows Shonda Davis. Very cool. And if I've missed anything in the chat, just please let me know. By mentioning it again, I'll appreciate your patience as I tend to fall behind. And mention 3 thumbs up at the beginning of the message, or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow, and I'll try to keep my eyes open for that. Spawn Gamer Sid, if you don't mind, I'm just going to ask you to please have a look at our video description, because it describes how everybody gets onto the wheel and onto the screen. It takes some time. It's not just about how long you're here. I have a robot called Bottissimo that's in the chat keeping track of how active everybody is, and the more you interact with everybody, the higher your name gets on the list. When I need names for the wheel, like I do right now, I look over at my list and I start adding. Skywatcher Footage, good to see you in the house. Tremia's Vlogs and Things, good to have you back. And we're looking at MSK Family Vlogs. This is a dynamic family of creators who have been members with Tuber Chat for a long, long time. They've actually been with the Tuber Chat family almost from the beginning. They were featured months and months ago, and they've been there that long. So they've got 1,240 subscribers or so. We're hoping to push them a little bit farther. We'd like to see them get a little bit closer to 1,250. They'll be halfway on the road to 1,300, and you'll have a great time hanging out with them. They both do videos as well as sometimes premieres and live streams, so you'll have lots of content to support them with when you get over there. Let's think about adding a couple of names to the wheel, and then I will spin. When I go through my list from Bottissimo, it lets me know a kind of order that I can use based on how active everybody is. Once again, it's not just about how long you're here. And as a matter of fact, Spawn Gamer Sid is going to be added right away. So that's great stuff. Pittsburgh Artist Studio, who I was hanging out with earlier, just a couple of hours ago, is coming up. And Paranormal and More, I've got you on the wheel. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody that's supposed to already be on the wheel. I'm just going to take a quick look. But I think we're good to go. I think we've caught what we need to for now. And so let's spin. Let's see what's going to happen. And I'll add a couple more names to the wheel in another second here. Pittsburgh Artist Studio will come up. And like I said, this is a channel that I caught in a live stream earlier today, just a couple of hours ago. I thought it was a premiere, but maybe it was a live stream. Oh, they're actually live now. Okay, so that was it. That was where I was. And hopefully everybody will connect with them. With 1,500 subscribers, hopefully we can push them a little bit farther and get them rolling on the road towards the 1,600 they'll be thinking about right now. We're going to get a couple more names onto the wheel. Roy and Becky's Travels, and as well JM Family will come up. And Life with Manda. Oh, very good. Hopefully you'll meet lots of friends and family members. We're you know, very focused on relationships between creators. The best success here in Tuber Chat for anybody that's brand new is found in making the first move. We believe wholeheartedly here in giving much more than we expect to receive. And what you'll find is that a lot of channels that have been with Tuber Chat many times before, or for months or weeks or any of that, will not necessarily go to a brand new channel that they see in the chat right away, because they want to watch how you interact with everybody else first to make a judgment call for themselves as to whether you might be a loyal and dedicated supporter before they will be willing to reach out to you. So what you can do is make the first move. I always recommend starting a conversation with creators so that you can get a feeling for everybody before you connect. And then as well, you want to keep in mind, a lot of people are on a phone, and what that means is they're coming in and out of the chat. They're going out to watch videos, support other creators, and then they come back. So it's possible for somebody to miss a message if you don't make sure they're listening. Bailey Squad, good to see you in the house. And I know I welcomed you earlier, but thank you so much for your membership. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we'll make your channel the next channel that we look at for today. And from now on, when I see you in the chat, I will add you to the wheel right away on each episode of Tuber Chat when you're here. Let's just get that set up here. And we're looking at Pittsburgh Artist Studio, and like I said, they've got 1,500 subscribers. Hopefully we can get them moving on the road towards 1,600. Bailey Squad, we're going to look at your channel right now. And this is a brand new connection for Tuber Chat. So, again, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. What I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I'll take this 11-minute one here, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I will watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I will give you a thumbs up, of course. I'll subscribe and turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. And then hopefully that will make our connection stick. And hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well now and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We are always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So thank you one more time for that membership. And I should take a second to remind everybody, next weekend is an action-packed weekend. So first of all, Friday will be the 1-year anniversary of Tuber Chat. We did our first test stream last year on April the 30th, and this April the 30th is the 1-year anniversary, therefore. The next couple of days, we are going to be featuring our beloved dedicated moderators, Michael's Adventures and Scratch and PPA. It has been over 100 episodes since either of them have been featured, and we're going to put some serious focus on them because Tuber Chat wouldn't be what it is without their dedicated and loyal support. So we're going to have a really good look at both of their channels and say all kinds of pleasant and wonderful things about them for a couple of days. And then on Monday will be episode number 200, and I'll be joined again by Vern's Junk Closet for a very different type of live stream. We will have a 2-hour conversation that will be interview style, where we'll give you tips, tricks, and all kinds of other stuff, take questions from the chat, so that everybody can make better decisions for their videos and for their channels. I'm looking for Emotion New Soul R&B right now. And because emotion is such a popular word, it makes it a popular name. So this channel's struggling, pardon me, struggling with the search results right now, but as more people search, find, and click on this creator's name, they will pump up the search results a little bit and get higher and higher and higher. So, my pleasure, Scratch and PPA and Michael's Adventures both. And Roof Man Trip, thank you one more time for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. We already looked at that channel, but you know, these super chats and memberships and things like that, absolutely unnecessary, but very much appreciated always. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. Mary Catherine loves cats. Good to see you in the house. We got a lot of cat lovers in the Tuber Chat community. I can tell you that right now. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. And thank you everybody for the happy anniversaries. Those are early. We're coming up on the anniversary on Friday. I hope everybody can make it. I tried to position the times of this weekend's live streams so that almost everybody can attend. They're already scheduled, so you can get your reminders and plan if you need to. And as well, hopefully have our notification bell on so you don't miss them either way. Emotion is a dear friend of Tuber Chat, an extremely generous and loyal and dedicated supporter. We've seen this channel many, many, many times. We look at it almost every day here on Tuber Chat. They happen to be a gold member now, so we get that guaranteed feature that we give to the silver and gold members where we see those slides at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, as well as their link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, as we have seen. Unstable TV, good to see you back in the house. And other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. Let's spin the wheel. We'll see what is the next channel coming up. The Real Deal with Shonda Davis. It will be 5 p.m. Eastern. I believe the live streams go next weekend, Friday at 5, Saturday at 4, Sunday at 3, and Monday at 2. All of those times are Eastern. But like I said, they are scheduled on our front page already. So you can go over there. If you feel like giving a thumbs up early, I'll appreciate that as well. But you can set your reminders and just make sure that you know when the streams are going to be so you don't miss them. They will likely be very busy. Tuber Chat's always busy. We're very lucky for that. But I'm expecting hopefully we'll see a few new faces and a lot of people that we've interacted with, all of the Tuber Chat family over the last year, which is quite a long time. You know, time flies and we think it moves pretty quick, but when you think back to the fact that we will have done 196 episodes in the first year, it's really something else. So we're looking at Roy and Becky's Travels. This is another creator that's back with Tuber Chat again and again. They're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when you get to their channel. As you can see, they've got their membership set up. With 1,410 subscribers or so, we know they've got their 1,400 locked in, but we just want to push this channel a little bit farther towards the 1,500 that we know that they're thinking about right now. Have Cheetah Will View is in the house. Thank you for coming in. That's another loyal and dedicated supporter that is connected to me both here on Tuber Chat and on my personal channel as well. So I appreciate that. Ecstasy, good to see you in the house, is willing to swap playlists. Yes, if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Did I forget to put Bailey Squad up on the screen, or did we look at it already? There's so much I'm talking about. Oh, Bailey Squad, yes. Oh, yes, okay, I did. I didn't want to make the mistake of missing that. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And then we will grab a couple more names from our list. So when we talk about swapping playlists, I'll just go over it quickly right now. What you're doing is making an arrangement. It's very simple to run a playlist of videos for another creator, and they're willing to run a playlist of videos for you. And you can imagine that if you do this with a lot of different creators over the next few weeks, your hours are really going to start to stack up. But there's a couple of extra benefits, and that's the reason that I push it so hard on Tuber Chat. The arrangement is very simple. You're only obligated to run the playlist. You don't necessarily have to sit and watch every single second of every video while you're doing this, only in this case, right? But you could do it when you work, when you sleep, when you go out, when you eat, in another window, on another device, or however you need to. But the real benefits to this come in the idea that when somebody runs a playlist of videos for you, they're essentially running every second of every video within that playlist. So you can imagine over time, if you do this with, let's say, 100 different creators, it's going to pump up the averages for your whole channel for time watched per video. And then as well, you're trading favors with somebody, which is a great way to get a friendship started. And this is where our strong and solid foundation for our channels really comes from. Imagine a world where you have 100 true friends on YouTube, and I'm not talking about 1,000 subscribers. I'm talking about 100 true friends who care about your success, are excited when you come out with new videos, always give you views, always give you comments, hang out in your live streams and premieres. Wouldn't it be a wonderful world, so that every video you put out gets its first, let's say, 100 views, you know, within the first couple of days? We all would be best off if that could be happening. And then Have Cheetah Will View is looking for any channels under 100. They likely are going to do something extra special to get you moving. Roy and Becky's Travels is willing to help people with playlists for sure. Michael's Adventures always is. Mo6510 Models, good to see you in the house. I finally figured out what my microphone issue was. When I have the mic sitting right in front of the computer, for whatever reason, it picks up that feedback grinding noise, and I don't for the life of me have any idea what it could be. The computer I'm using is an SSD, so it's not a hard drive. There's no excuse, so I really can't figure that out. There's nothing else on my desk that's making noise or anything. But when I push the mic just another foot to the side or half a foot to the side, it doesn't pick up the grinding quite so loudly, so should be much better. Anyway, you know, for those of you who live stream are thinking about doing it, there's a lot to this stuff, obviously, and hopefully we all can improve over time. Paranormal and More is still here with us. This used to be called Urbex Paranormal and More, with a slight name change. They got 911 subscribers right now. They are officially on the road towards 1,000. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther and get them closer to the magical 1K. We're going to look at JM Family next, and I'm going to start loading up the wheel with some more names so that we can get lots more channels onto the screen shortly. GM Family is another channel that's back with us again and again. Ecstasy, good to see you here. Hopefully you're doing all right. I'm just scanning the chat for a quick second here. Two Boys and Their Pops, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, you guys did... Two Boys and Their Pops are always doing, often doing live streams. There's a lot of content over there to check out, but that's another channel that's been with Tuber Chat again and again for a long time now. And T and Sharinda TV, everybody here is, here for the purpose of helping each other. Always, so we don't do a lot of self-promotion, because the idea is as you support other creators and they come back to join your family as well, they'll end up seeing all your videos and stuff like that, and the whole idea is for us all to support each other and share and push things out. If anybody has the ability to share the stream right now, I'll appreciate that, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up, I'll appreciate those. They really do help the stream. GM Family has 864 subscribers, so they're doing fantastically. They're getting very close to the 900, which will put them officially on the road towards 1K. TC Unleashed, Unleash You, thanks for coming in. Wolf Spirit Productions, I hope I welcomed you earlier. I know you've been here since the beginning of the live stream. I'd rather make the mistake of doing something twice than not doing it, right? And let's think about adding a couple of more names to our wheel. And one more time, if anybody is willing to swap playlists with each other in the arrangement I was just talking about, then just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. We are going to get Spotless Calm. I didn't welcome you, but I don't even know how long you've been here now. Spotless Calm onto our wheel. And Spawn Gamer Sid is still there. Wolf Spirit Productions, let's get you onto the wheel as well. We'll look at T and Sharinda TV. Two Boys and Their Pops. Yeah, always working it out. Always working away. Thank you so much for the super chat. For that reason, what I'll do is I'll put your channel up almost next. I'm going to spin the wheel one more time. We'll let another channel up, and then we'll look at Two Boys and Their Pops. Mr. Lion Gaming, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in, and hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, I should get around to everybody. If you've mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up at the beginning of the message, or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow, and hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier. This is T and Sharinda TV. They've got 1,890 subscribers, so hopefully we can push them a little bit closer to the 1,900 that they're looking for, and the magical 2K is going to be right around the corner for them, which is very, very cool. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types. Doesn't matter whether you're working on your first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So we just want to push each other. You know, one of the things we want to think about as well is we always need to be doing as much as possible while we're connecting with each other, right? First of all, we want to do that anyway, but secondly, to combat the purging that's been going on with YouTube for the last long while. So my recommendation is always anything you hear me talk about here, or anybody else for that matter, as far as how to connect with people, make sure it sticks, do it genuinely, you know, and love genuinely and all that stuff. Anything you hear, just do a little bit more. So when I say watch a minimum of a 3-minute video, you must watch the video in full, but it's better to even watch a 4, 5, or 6-minute video. You can even take a couple of extra videos and put them into your watch later list to run right after the stream. That will show YouTube that you cared so much for that creator's content that you already went back for a couple more videos, and you can imagine how that will help the algorithm. Van City Adventure, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Fish Tank World of Tanks is in the house. Thank you for coming in. And let's get health, humor, and motivation onto the screen and see what they got going on for us today. Oh, Thrill Seeks hasn't grown at all recently. What you'll find is that, you know, everybody has good days, good weeks, bad weeks, stuff like that. And what often happens is you might have a week where you're hitting like a plateau. It just doesn't seem like it's moving at all. Even if you look at the numbers, they're not. And then all of a sudden, the next week, you just have a great week. You know, it all goes over time. That everybody has ups and downs over the long term. As long as you're still growing, you know, you're going to be doing well. And as long as everybody's still following the procedure, hopefully almost everybody is doing it, you know, exactly the way that we talk about, so that all the connections stick. Oh, so see, Pittsburgh Artist Studio saying they lost their connection. Oh, you lost your connection. Maybe you mean your internet, if that's right. If anybody dropped a package, let them know. What some of the newer channels, if you haven't been to Tuber Chat many times before, or if you're brand new, what you'll find is a lot of creators who've been here many times before will not go to a brand new channel right away until they watch how you interact with everybody in the chat first. Everybody wants to make sure that we're all of the same mentality in giving much more than we expect to receive, and willing to make the first move. Once, you know, some of the people who've been here the most often see that, then they'll come to you. But the best success in Tuber Chat is found in making the first move by reaching out to other creators, connecting to them, watching their videos, supporting them, coming back, letting them know that you've done that, and then they will return the love genuinely to you. Nini Hodges says they haven't grown much. They're looking for new friends and family. Everybody here is willing to connect. So again, just please remember, the best success here is made as found in reaching out to other creators first. My recommendation is to start a conversation with other creators, whether you're here or not. There's lots of places to meet people the same way that we're doing here in Tuber Chat. But by starting a conversation, you'll get an idea of what the creator behind the channel might be like as you start to connect, and then you can decide if this is somebody who you think will, you know, be around for the long haul and this and that. While we like to wish it would be every single person that ever comes to Tuber Chat, we know that it can only ever be most, right? But if we keep that in mind and you're okay with it, everybody's still gonna move. Everybody's still going to grow. We see channels in the Tuber Chat community monetized every single week. So we're still moving. Antoinette at Fun, thank you for coming in. I'm getting you onto the wheel right now. And the How-To Ladies in the house, thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. Looks like everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. Let's spin the wheel. Health, Humor, and Motivation is here with us almost every day on Tuber Chat. We don't know how many subscribers they have right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them a little bit farther so that they can hit the next milestone that they're looking towards. Venalure, good to see you in the house. And thank you so much, yes, for everybody. If you haven't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. Angel Light Over Darkness 33 is somebody who's been connected to me probably well over a year now. Both on my personal channel and here on Tuber Chat, and I'm lucky to be able to catch her usually once a week, I would say, on her live streams, and hopefully you will too. She is fully monetized, has membership set up, so there's lots of ways to support her when you get there. But she is always spreading positivity, motivation, encouragement, as she says on her banner here. So you'll have definitely a good time hanging out with her. And she has a loyal and dedicated community surrounding her as well that you'll meet when you get there. Princess Beyond Passions, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And I should think about adding a couple more names to our wheel. India, stay motivated. Murray is on the wheel now. And Oh, a TC Unleashed, Unleash You. I don't want to do that where we mention like so many people all at once. Forgive me, I'm going to knock your message out there. Because we want to keep our conversations one by one, right? That can be considered spam. So just please be careful about that. Always, you know, one at a time. You know, sometimes you see 2 or 3 people at a time. That's probably okay. But I just don't want to, like, you know, say hello to 10 people at once. Let's see, Lottie Explorers UK is going to be on the wheel right now. We're moving a little faster than we usually do, it looks like. Jewel in the Kitchen is in the house. I'll get you onto the wheel in another second. NDS Stayed Motivated Murray is coming up right now. So I think this is a new connection for Tuber Chat. Oh, Thrill Seeks, your link should have already come up. It should be around, it might be 15 minutes ago now. Let me scan back quickly. Carol's Coaching Corner was the last one. Oh, it just literally happened like 15 minutes ago, so it's out of the chat already, but it'll come up in another about 15 minutes, maybe a little bit less, 12 or 13 minutes from now. I always say, like, those links get dropped every 30 minutes, but the way that I have them set is whoever's the newest gold member gets dropped every 30 minutes. Whoever was before that gets dropped every 29, before that 28, before that 27, so that the promise is always being fulfilled, but it actually works out a little bit faster. So you'll see that coming up in not much longer than 10 minutes. But I added it right before we started the stream today, so it'll be there for sure. NDS Stay Motivated Murray is a brand new connection for Tuber Chat. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take your latest video, this 20-minute one, I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, of course, and I'll subscribe and turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. What that will do is hopefully make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat now and you have our notification bell on as well, so that you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. 345 Barry is back in the house. That's our featured channel for today. Hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. And I see Mommy on Deck, there you are. Yes, brand new connection, I think, for Tuber Chat, or am I wrong? Have you been here before? I feel like this might be your first time, and forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find on our video description, you'll find yourself with some friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Lottie Explorers UK is going to come up right now, and I did see Mumjoy walk in, so we're going to get Mumjoy onto the wheel right away. You'll notice Thrill Seeks as well that I put a thing in Nightbot yesterday because the Google moderator thing was knocking out all kinds of links and stuff over the last few days. It seems to have stopped. It wasn't here yesterday, but it was there the day before. So I put in a little command in Nightbot to remind me every 31 minutes, and you'll see it. It'll say, Nightbot, hey, Tuber Chat, you asked me to send you a reminder. When you look at that, that's because I want it to remind me to look and make sure that the links are dropping like they should be. If not, I will do them myself. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More is in the house. And it's always good to see you here. Lottie Explorers UK has 51 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther and get them rolling. They're on the second half of the road towards 100. Now, what we know about channels that are working on their first 100 subscribers is that the YouTube purging and algorithm, nonsense that goes on is hitting them the hardest. So what we want to do always is, as much as possible for each other while we're connecting, I recommend doing more than you hear me even talk about all the time. But as well, One of the things you can do as an example of that is hitting the discussion tab and giving a comment here like myself and Sam's Vlogs Trains and More have done. That just gives the algorithm a bit of an extra boost to say, hey, look, I really want to be subscribed to this creator, and then think about watching, you know, more than one video. Hopefully everybody is otherwise doing okay. I hope I haven't missed too much in the chat. Two boys and their pops. The Google moderator team robot comes through, looks to me like it's been every 3 months or so, comes in for about 5 days and then disappears again. It's complete nonsense. I don't know what on earth they think they're doing, because the thing doesn't work. It knocks out messages it shouldn't. Obviously, we've all seen this over the last week. So I don't want to whine about it too much, but it's something that, you know, we've seen many times before, we'll likely see again. But I just don't want anybody to be too worried about it. When you see that start happening, if there's particular creators that are getting their messages deleted, like even my messages were deleted out of 2 pineapples the other day, and I'm over there almost every day. You can add a creator to the approved users list, and that may help. But I haven't seen the Google robot for a couple of days, so we might be in the clear for at least a little while. Life with Adrienne XO, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Let's spin the wheel, and we'll get another channel up here. I'm going to refresh a couple of pages here. TWTTV is here. Radical Productions is in the house. Wolf Spirit Productions is coming up right now. And then it looks like everybody's doing okay. So if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. 345 Barry, yes. The Google robot. Wolf Spirit Productions has 26 subscribers. So again, this is another channel under 100. So we know we got to do as much as possible for this channel. One of the things we can do is drop a comment on their discussion tab, like have Cheetah Will View has done. And consider watching more than one video. Now, they've got a lot of good stuff to connect with here. You can see they've got a 3-minute video right at the beginning at 3:18. That's perfect. And a lot of the stuff on the second shelf is very good as well. You always want to be watching a full video of at least 3 minutes. Better if it's 4, 5, or 6 minutes. Leaving a meaningful, genuine comment. Giving a thumbs up always. Subscribing and turning the notification bell on for all creators. Sister Diva, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully other than that, everybody's doing okay. Once again, I'll remind everybody, next week is an action-packed weekend. So Friday is the 1-year anniversary of Tuber Chat. Saturday and Sunday, we will be featuring Michael's Adventures and Scratch and Pete, our beloved moderators. It's been over 100 episodes since they've been featured, and it's definitely time for us to have a good look at them. And then on Monday is episode number 200, where I'll be joined by Vern's Junk Closet for a very different kind of live stream. We'll have a 2-hour conversation about tips, tricks, and behind the scenes of YouTube analytics so that everybody can make the best decisions for their videos and for their channels. Willow's Creations, I hope I welcomed you. I feel like I did earlier, but I want to make sure I didn't miss you in the chat. Mostly watch the video if it's 10 to 20 minutes. Very cool. Very cool. Fish Tank World of Tanks. Yeah, anything, you know, I recommend a certain procedure here because it works every time. It works for me. When I'm out in other live streams meeting people the same way that everybody is here in Tuber Chat, I watch a minimum of a 3-minute video. Even if it's 3 minutes and 1 second, sometimes that's what I watch. I watch the full video. I leave a meaningful comment of some, well, I shouldn't say meaningful. You guys see that sometimes I leave things that are pretty generic, but 3 sentences minimum. And then as well, I give a thumbs up, and you know I turn the bell on for everybody. And those connections always stick. But when you hear me talk about procedure here, watching 3-minute videos, giving the thumbs up, turning the bell on, stuff like that, it's all very important, but you can always do a little bit more. So if you want, take a couple of videos, add them into your watch later list, as you see me do with new connections here, and that can give the algorithm an extra push to keep your connection solid, as well as those comments on the discussion tab and things like that. And Did I not? My goodness, I must have made a horrible mistake. We'll have to thank Scratch and Pete PA for catching something. This is what I'm talking about with, moderators. It is a serious idea. Forgive me, I'm going to skip over to Two Boys and Their Pops. I missed their super chat and putting their channel on the screen. I am so sorry for that. And thank you, Scratch and PPA, for fixing that for me. I certainly hate to ever make a mistake and miss something like that. But, yeah, Two Boys and Their Pops, thank goodness, have been with Tuber Chat for quite a while now, so I'm sure they will be forgiving. But we're looking at this channel right now. So they're fully monetized. They've got lots of ways to support them, including memberships when you get to their channel. They do live streams frequently. As you can see, I was just in their channel. I thought it was the day before, but it might have been yesterday for a live stream. And they do a great job of posting content frequently all the time. They've got their 1,000 subscribers locked in with almost 1,100 right now. So hopefully we can push them a little bit closer and get them almost there today. Two Boys and Their Pops is a loyal and dedicated supporter. They've been back with Tuber Chat again and again, many times for many months now. Other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay. Yes, Sam Slogs Trains and More has seen me say, keep up the great work over and over again. Particularly, I do that on Instagram too. When, anybody can follow Tuber Chat. We have a Facebook page and a group where you can post your videos. We have a Reddit subreddit just for everybody. We have a Twitter page and a Facebook, Twitter, and we have an Instagram. We have a Twitter list where you can meet other creators who are active on Twitter from the Tuber Chat community that are willing to share videos and stuff like that. And then as well, anybody can reach out to me anytime on Instagram or the other social networks, and I do as much as I can over there for everybody, the same as I'm sure everybody does as well, posting videos and milestones and things like that. And you'll often see me say the same things to people when they hit their 500 subscribers or 600, or post 100 videos and stuff like that. I'm always saying keep up the great work, but I do mean it. It's not that I don't mean it, even though I say the same thing 100 times. Always trying to be motivating, right? So hopefully everybody is otherwise doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. Let's spin the wheel and we'll see who's coming up next. Oh yes, 345 Barry, and today we did, so every week when we feature a channel, today's featured channel is 345 Barry. So every day on Tuber Chat, when we feature a channel, we put a post out with, their channel is featured on our thumbnail for our video. We post that out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit, so that you have an opportunity to meet well over 150 loyal and dedicated supporters, even when Tuber Chat is not live streaming. I can't be here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, of course, but I still want you to be growing your channel even when I'm not here. So that gives you opportunity. No matter which social network you are active on, there's lots of opportunity to meet loyal and dedicated supporters. And you know that I feature channels based on impact or generosity that I see within the community. For instance, Artfully Blind with Diana is a channel that was previously featured. And that happened almost right after she came into the community, because she started, having impact on our community and spreading generosity, of course. So hopefully everybody will connect with her if you haven't already. She's fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her when you get to that channel, with memberships set up. And then as well, she's got 3,000 subscribers, so you can bet there's much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. And in the lap of nature, I hope I welcomed you. I saw you come in earlier. I'm not sure if I actually said that or not. And forgive me if I've missed anything on the... Oh, and thank you, Roy and Becky's Travels. I always appreciate positivity in the comments. Yeah, I know not everybody's active on every single social network. For instance, Snapchat and TikTok are very popular. I've never really use Snapchat very much, and I am a social media guy. I have them all. I just don't use them. In TikTok, I haven't been very active on as well, surprisingly. I know how monstrous that network has become. Robert Macanasia, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. But anybody can follow Tuber Chat on any of the social networks if you'd like to. And Instagram is where I'm most active. Facebook is where I've been the longest, it seems, out of the active networks. And Twitter occasionally as well. But this way, hopefully, everybody can meet each other on these social networks as well. So whichever one you're most active on, you'll find even more activity for your videos and possibly even find creators to share, not just on their community tabs, but on the other social networks as well, which can really help. 345 Barry can't stand TikTok. That's interesting. Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs is in the house. Good to see you in the house. And let us see what we're going to do. I'm going to spin the wheel, and then I got to get some more names on here. Oh, Wolf Spirit Productions only on Facebook. Yeah, that's okay. Everybody's got to do whatever they can, you know, and what fits your lifestyle and things you like. That's why there's so many different social networks, is because they appeal to different people, right? Not everybody's glued to their phone 16 hours a day like I am. And I don't necessarily wish it on anybody, but, you know, there's so many different networks for that reason. Okay, thank you, Have Cheetah Will View. Thank you for all the support this weekend, too. I really do appreciate that. That's okay, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Lots of networks for Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More, obviously. Oh, Kristen Welton, my love. My goodness, I have not put you on the wheel. Kristen is always here as a member and a moderator. Kira's in the chat as well as a moderator. We all live together close to Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada. Fearless Meadows, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. And, oh, 345 Barry. Sorry, I wish I had you on Instagram. I was looking this morning quickly, and I might have not caught you right away. I thought we were already connected, but I might be mistaken. I would have tagged you in the post, but that's okay. It's out there anyway. And Mo6510 Models is still in the house as well. So I'm going to take a break for a couple of minutes here. We're going to have a look at the slides that I talk about for our silver and gold members for a moment or two. And let's spin the wheel right now. We'll see who's coming up next. This is Mumjoy, by the way. This is another channel that is a loyal and dedicated supporter, somebody who's been a generous supporter of Tuber Chat for a while now. We don't know how many subscribers they have right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them a little bit farther towards the next milestone that they're looking for, and we all know what it's like to hit different milestones. And Fish Tank WOT, yes, of course. Hopefully everybody is connecting the right way. I'm going to take a break for a moment, and we will come back, and we will see Kristen Welton coming up next. I just want to look back and point out to Thrill Seeks. If you look at exactly 3 o'clock p.m., your link was dropped by Nightbot. I'll be right back. Angel Light Over Darkness 33, thank you so much for the share on Reddit. Mr. Fulton Mraz, thank you for your share as well. That's a generous creator who's been with us from the beginning and always shares. I meant to put Kristen Welton up here already. And 345 Barry, yeah, everybody's got to make their own decisions when it comes to these social networks. I happen to leave mine open, but I've been on all the social media networks for a very, very, very long time. And then as well, Cooking with Miss Brown is in the house. That's our featured channel for tomorrow. And again, we feature a different channel every single day here on Tuber Chat based on impact and or generosity or both that I see within the community. We do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos. If anybody has the ability to share the stream right now, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that, of course. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. So I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and it really does help. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time to give that thumbs up. So thank you, everyone, for doing that. And then if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Past Life Explorer, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then we're looking at Kristen Welton right now. This is my love. She's always in the chat as a member and a moderator. And she's got her own channel doing her own thing, including unboxings, beauty, cooking, and real talk. She's done collaborations with other creators, and then as well a lot of unboxing videos, as she said, some live streams. Then we've done a couple things together as well. She's also having some success with shorts. She's got a couple of them that have over 20,000 views. I think one has 28,000, one has 19,000. We've seen Trouble Von Cuddlepuss make many cameo appearances here on Tuber Chat. And Spiky Bruiser's also in a couple of these videos. And I think he's only been on Tuber Chat ever once. He doesn't like to be picked up as much as Trouble Von Cuddlepuss does. So Kristen Welton has 1,280 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that she's thinking about. She's fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her when you get to her channel. Thank you, TC Unleashed, Unleash You, for the thumbs up. I always appreciate that. And then Thrill Seeks, maybe we didn't look at your channel today. Am I wrong? Something is up with me. I wonder if sometimes while I'm doing this, I accidentally delete channels when I'm copying and pasting or something. Because I'm sure we didn't look at your channel today. I'm so sorry for that, but we've got you on there now. Thank you. If anybody notices me make a mistake like that, you know, like for instance, members just get onto the wheel right away. Then don't be afraid to give me a nudge. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More has had to do it at least a dozen times. But I definitely don't want to make the mistake of missing anything. I'll appreciate that. Oh, Fanatic Guide, you haven't seen the cats yet? I'll see if I can entice one of them to show up. They don't always hang out with me while I'm doing this, though. I'm actually allergic to cats, so I try not to play with them too much, but I end up hanging around them more than I think. Yeah, Sam's Vlog, I got you right on today. Antoinette Fun is coming up, and this happens to be another silver member, so she... Here, pardon me for a second, we're going to get trouble over here. Oh, come here, you good boy. Oh, this is bad. I don't like to carry him this way. This is Trouble Von Cuddlepuss. So hopefully everybody enjoys that. Look at the green light, Trouble. Look at the green light over there. Oh, goodness, you're ripping me apart. Oh, they are both not declawed, so that is not as enjoyable as somebody might think. Good boy. And, forgive me, so we're putting Antoinette at Fun up on the screen. And thank you to our member, moderator, and my love, Kristen Welton, for bringing trouble into the room for us all to see. Silos Eats, thank you for coming in. Mama Glow Up, good to see you in the house as well. Thank you for coming in. I'm always doing good, Silos Eats. Living the dream. Hopefully you're doing well also. And other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay. Wolf Spirit Productions. Trouble's name was, he was named Trouble, I think, before he started living up to the name. Maybe it was a self-fulfilling prophecy or something like that. Internet at Fun, we don't know how many subscribers they have right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit a different milestone of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers, 10, 50, 100, 1,000, or even more. So we just want to push each other as far as we possibly can. Internet at Fun happens to be a silver member, so they get that guaranteed feature of those slides that we see every beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. And then, weren't a Claude Fanatic Guide. Yeah, it's interesting. It's a much different life when the cats have claws, right? Definitely. Okay, let's spin. And we'll move a little bit faster now in the second half of the live stream. We usually do. We're going to look at Kira Walton now. This is Kristen Walton's daughter. Like I said, we all live together in close to Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada. And she's got her own channel as well. Now, Kira's been very busy with school, but she's been doing well lately, which is great, right? But hopefully we'll get her back to posting soon. She does a lot of lifestyle videos as well as unboxings, some video game live streaming. And then Sam's Vlogs Trains and More. If I play with the cats too much, I have to take allergy medicine, but just over-the-counter stuff. But if I leave them alone a little bit, then I'm usually okay. And as long as I get lots of fresh air. Target X 187, good to see you in the house. Romeo Got Game, good to have you back. Thanks for coming in again. And let's think about spinning the wheel again. Kira Welton has 360 subscribers. She's always with us as a moderator. Hopefully everybody will push her a little bit farther, get her rolling towards the 370 she's thinking about, and a little bit closer to 400. What's the minimum maximum time you should have in a playlist to be useful for swapping? That's a great question. So depending on how many videos you have on your channel, my recommendation is to make a playlist that consists of all your videos, and then you can call it, you know, Binge Watch Me or All My Videos or something like that, right? And then just pay attention as you add more videos to how long that playlist is. There's lots of websites and things online that can easily tell you exactly how long. As you gain more and more videos, my suggestion is to chop them up. I mean, it's great organization for your channel anyway to have different playlists, so that if somebody finds some content that they like, if you have a variety channel, they can watch all of it together, right? But the other benefit is, while we're swapping playlists, a lot of creators will make like a 5-hour playlist, a 10-hour playlist, a 20-hour playlist, so that when you're swapping with another creator, some creators will insist on it being somewhat fair between each other. There are some creators who won't care. Like, for instance, I have a separate computer I use for running playlists, and I've run playlists for people that have gone on for days. So that's okay, because I can. Not everybody can do that. But so hopefully that answers your question. One playlist with every video you've ever made, not including live streams. And then, make a separate one with live streams if you want to, but my recommendation is to only use videos for this, and then make a 5-hour playlist, 10-hour playlist, or whatever's appropriate for your number of videos. St. Clair's Republic, good to see you in the house. House of X Entertainment is in the house as well. That is, yo, it's your boy Leo, and it's me, Wonston, yes, honey, in a joint business channel. Want to make sure I get you right onto the wheel. I forgot to take Kristen Walton off. Now we're looking at Scratch and Pete PA. I'm going to show you what will probably be a glitch in a quick. I'm going to show you a quick glitch if it works out here. Scratch and Pete PA has 443 subscribers. He will be featured next weekend. And hopefully we can push this channel a little bit closer to the 450 he's thinking about right now. A little bit, he'll be almost halfway then to the 500 that's right around the corner. And what happens here is you can see that Scratch and PPA has a interactive series of videos that come out every Tuesday. He always premieres now at 12:15 Eastern. And what I'm going to do is click the reminder right now. Now you'll see that the premiere is right here at the front page, and it's the first one in the upload section. When I click set the reminder, it still doesn't want to set both of them. So I'm just going to set both of them because why not? But it's an interesting glitch, right? So you may have thought you put a reminder on and found that it looks like it's not on. So you can always double check that. Michael's Adventures says Pete has a great channel. He absolutely does. Michael's Adventures will be featured next weekend as well. We also have the 1-year anniversary on Friday and episode 200 on Monday, which will be a very special episode. Oh, yeah, that's okay. Fanatic Guide. Most creators make a playlist that has all their videos, and it continues to grow. You know, it's already over 10 hours now for you, but it will be, you know, much larger next year, as you can imagine. But we just keep doing it anyway. If you're going to still swap playlists with people after you're monetized, it's still a benefit to monetize channels, absolutely, because people can be running your ads, or you can be getting premium income when people run your playlist if they have a premium membership, for instance, and stuff like that. So Scratch and PPA, I recommend everybody connect to all of our moderators, but this is one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube. And like I said, they've got this interactive series of videos that come out every Tuesday now. So if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, or all of them, you get a chance to vote on the content of next week's video, which I think is really cool, makes it unique, and definitely interactive. So I hope everybody will connect with Scratch and PPA here on YouTube, of course. Subscribe to this channel right away, and then as well consider following him on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook so that you can take part in the video. Spawn Gamer Sid, hopefully is still with us. They were here right from the beginning of the stream. They're a brand new channel. And I'll start adding some more names to the wheel in a moment. Spawn Gamer Sid is coming up. Pardon me just for a second. Okay, pardon me for that. Lil Frenchie and Big Texas, good to see you here. Thank you very much. And I see Roy and Becky's Travels say they like to help. And the How To Lady, thank you always for your positivity in the chat. I really do appreciate that. Spawn Gamer Sid is a brand new connection for Tuber Chat, so I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. What I'm going to do is take one of their latest videos. I'm going to look for something over 10 minutes if they have one. I did see a 9-minute one. I can use that if I have to. Okay, I'll use this 9-minute one. Add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on, of course. And then I will hopefully have our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well now, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Let me spin the wheel. I'll get one more channel up. I just got to address something quickly here. Khalid Delicious Food, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. That's another creator that always spreads positivity through the chat. And House of X Entertainment Inc. is coming up right now. I will add some names to the wheel. I just needed to look at Instagram for a quick second there. Anybody can reach out to me if there's anything you feel is urgent, something I need to address in the chat. If you find that creators are not connecting the right way, what I'd love is for everybody to have patience with each other. Let me know, and then I can discreetly, whether it's here in the chat or outside, reach out to other creators. What we want to do is for anybody that's new to our system of connecting or hasn't quite got it right, we want to guide them along so that they can first of all get better, and we can make sure all our connections are solid, and then as well everybody can move on to continue helping others that are coming into the community. Ron Moore, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And House of X Entertainment Inc. is a joint business channel between It's Me Wonston Yes Honey and Yo It's Your Boy Leo. You can see both of their channels here. Oh, they changed their channel up here. They have in their featured channels section, they've got both of their channels. There's It's Me Wonston Yes Honey, a lot of familiar faces there, and Yo It's Your Boy Leo. They both have monetized channels, but this is a joint business channel between the both of them. So they've already got over 420 subscribers, with 422 right this second. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther, get them a little closer to about 425 or 30 today, and a little bit closer on their road to 500. We know they're thinking about that right now. And other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. When you start your YouTube channel, and as you're growing and continuing to expand your friends and family on your channel, you might be thinking to yourself, I wonder who's still going to be there a year to a year and a half from now, or even longer. House of X Entertainment Inc. has been connected to me for a year and a half. Both of these creators, Wonston and Leo, they were the two of the first creators to ever come into a Tuber Chat live stream last year on April 30th. It's Me Wonston Yes Honey was the very first creator to come into our test stream, and this Friday is the 1 year anniversary of that day. So it's going to be an action-packed weekend next weekend, and when you think about the creators that are still going to be with you, House of X Entertainment Inc. are some of the most loyal and dedicated supporters that I've met. The 44-way, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I'm just looking for some channels we can add to the wheel here. We're going to get Nini Hodges on there, and Sharinda TV. Did we look at that channel already? I'll put it up anyway, and if I'm wrong, we'll just move on quickly. Life with Manda. Roy and Becky's Travels will come up. TC Unleashed, Unleash You. I think we look at, yeah, we looked at Lottie Explores UK. And the How To Lady. Okay, let's spin. We'll get another channel up, and then I'll think about adding some more. Our featured channel for today is 345 Berry, and Cooking with Miss Brown, I believe, is still in the chat with us. That's our featured channel for tomorrow. Vinny's Aquatics, good to see you here. Thank you very much, especially for letting us run. Thank you for the thumbs up. I always appreciate that. And thanks for the support. Hopefully a couple people will reach out to you. But then hopefully we'll catch you on a live stream where you're not quite as busy, and then you can meet some more friends and family members for your channel. Let's look at Thrill Seeks now. Oh, I put you on as silver member, but you're actually a gold member now. Thrill Seeks has upgraded to a gold membership, which means their link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, and they have that guaranteed feature where we see their slide at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, among others. With 907 subscribers, they are moving along officially on the road towards 1K, and I talk about this channel all the time because Thrill Seeks will show you a lot of theme park and roller coaster content, even if you're not the kind of person who enjoys going on some of the bigger and more wild rides in these places. I think everybody enjoys, you know, being there, having fun with other people, and even watching people have fun. So you'll find a lot of that on Thrill Seeks, and this is a loyal and dedicated supporter, a generous supporter of Tuber Chat for quite some time. I get so used to typing things when I put people's names on the wheel, Thrill Seek. So for today, I put you back on us. So it doesn't matter. It's only, the wheel is really only for my list anyway. But but I appreciate all of the support from Thrill Seeks. Of course, it's been a long, long time now. And then, yeah, Wolf Spirit Production. Sorry about that, but it sounds like that must be on your end. not showing much yet. A few shorts taken off. Messing the analytics. Yeah, Little Frenchie and Big Texas. I'm just watching your conversation there. I had done some shorts myself. Actually, after episode 100 of Tuber Chat last November, Vern's Junk Closet and I had both talked a little bit about shorts. They were relatively new, but we both hadn't done any yet. So I wanted to experiment right away. So I put up, I don't know, 10 or 15 of them or whatever it was. And then I hid them. I put them all as unlisted on my channel. I might put them back up. Not here on Tuber Chat, but on my personal channel. And I never had any really like fly. I had a couple that hit like 1,000 views or something like that. But we've seen success from a lot of creators with shorts. Spawn Gamer Sid, thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. We looked at that channel a little while ago. And then we're looking at Roy and Becky's Travels with 1,410 subscribers or so. We did look at this channel earlier today, so I'm just going to move on quickly, but I wanted to not make the mistake of missing them. Let's get Life with Manda up here, and we'll see what's happening with this channel next. Hopefully they're still in the chat with us. I'll double check in a second, but I think this is a new connection for Tuber Chat. Oh, did I get the wrong channel? Oh, I hope they're still here. Life with Manda, there you are. I have to match the avatar because it's a popular name. We see a few channels named Life with Manda. This is something that's very important. You want to scan down and make sure you get the right avatar. This is the one here with 681 subscribers. This is Life with Manda. So hopefully over time, as more and more creators search, find, and click on this channel, they will move up the search results even more and have an easier time being found. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. What I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos, I'll take your latest one, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. In the next 24 hours, I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. Hopefully that will make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. The Mook Nation, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And I'm just looking at something in another window here. I'm going to start adding some more names to the wheel as we need them. I'm just going to spin. We'll get another channel up and see what's happening. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is coming up next. And then, yes, when everybody's watching videos, hopefully you're leaving a meaningful, genuine comment of at least a few sentences. You don't want to say nice one or great vid or hear from Tuber Chat or any of the things that might get you stuck in the YouTube spam filters and get your comment held for review, because you could find that YouTube will take your subscription away the next day. We don't want that to happen. So your comments should always be several sentences long. I recommend 3 or 4 sentences and related to the content of the video. Not too difficult with Sam's Vlogs Trains and More because there's so much content geared towards trains here. There's also variety. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is also a generous creator who allows people to connect in their live streams the same way that we do here on Tuber Chat, but as well has the featured channels collaboration going on that I talk about all the time. And when you feature channels on your front page, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to their audience that your channel's worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on the YouTube algorithm and on your audiences. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. It's a great way to trade favors with another creator and get a friendship started. And if you have featured Tuber Chat on your front page, just please make sure that I know so that I can return the favor, because I absolutely love to do that. Rod Marsum, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I hope I'm pronouncing that right for you. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I see the 44 Way says they've already passed 1K, but they feel it's their duty to give back and help others. That's a great way to look at it. Well put. And then as well, it is, you know, it always makes me happy to see creators, even after they've got their 1,000, even after they're monetized, still coming back to meet more and more creators. When you think about who your top supporters are, whether it's your top 3, top 5, top 10, or however you want to look at it, right? Not that we want to play favorites, but you know what I'm saying. People who are back to your videos all the time, they watch every video, they comment, they like, and things like that. You never know when the next one is going to come around. And Tuber Chat is built on relationships between creators. So chances are, before too long, you'll find another one here, hopefully. So it makes me happy when I see creators coming back even after they've been monetized. And Just Vlogging Life just came in again. That happens to be an extremely supportive and generous creator. They've been a loyal and dedicated supporter to Tuber Chat for a long, long time now. I just ran into them. Who were we watching? What was the name of that channel again? Oh, let me see if I can find it. Oh, they were here earlier. Something artist. I'm so sorry. I forget the name of the channel, but that's okay. Oh, yeah, Rod Marsum. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that you're able to come in and check out a live stream today. Hopefully you'll meet some friends and family members. We are always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. The How To Lady has 231 subscribers. Hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther. We'd love to see them get a little closer to 240. And they will be a little bit closer on the road to 300. We know they're thinking about that by now. There it is, Pittsburgh Artist Studio. I'm so sorry. I just... your name escaped me for a second there. I was looking in the chat. That was it. We saw them on a live stream earlier. I was in there and Just Vlogging Life, like I said, is a loyal and dedicated supporter. I ran into them today out supporting other creator as well, which happens often. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up. The How To Lady always spreads all kinds of positive energy through our chat, and I appreciate it greatly. Thank you so much, Thrill Seeks. Hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow. And thank you, Rod Marsum. And thank you so much, Vinny's Aquatics. I appreciate the kind words and the thumbs up, of course. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. They really do help the stream. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and it really does help. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone. And that will be great. This is T and Sharinda TV. Hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. They got 1,900 subscribers. We did look at this channel, I think, earlier today, but I didn't want to make the mistake of missing them. So hopefully we will connect with them. They're officially on the road to 2K. I'm going to spin right away and we'll get another channel happening. And then I'll go through the chat and see who we can add that's been here for a little while. Spotless Com will come up right now. This is another channel that's back with Tuber Chat again and again. With 270 subscribers, hopefully we can push this channel a little bit closer on the road to the 300 that they're looking for. They do frequent live streams daily of at least 8 hours. You know, so they're multi-streaming on YouTube and Facebook. And, you know, Facebook's limit for saving videos is 8 hours, so they do these 8-hour streams, but there's obviously lots of content, and if you need to relax, you can check out Spotless Com, and there is almost always something to be watching live over there. What does times 4 mean? You just saw it in the chat. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Times 4. I wonder what you mean, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. I'm just scanning through the chat, but I don't see anybody. I didn't see where the times 4. Is it possible I just accidentally misspelled when I was putting your name on the wheel? I do that all the time. I did misspell your name, but I don't remember what I did. I put like some kind of exclamation mark or something like that in there. Let's have a look at what we can do about adding names to the wheel. Just Vlogging Life, of course, is on there right away, but we can look at Cooking with Miss Brown, which is our featured channel for tomorrow. Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs, which is a previously featured channel. If I can copy and paste. I can't, so I'll type. Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs, which I'm misspelling. Let's spin. We'll get one more channel up and I'll keep adding names. We're going to get Life with Adrienne XO in there in a minute. Just Vlogging Life is coming up right now. And like I said, I just ran into them earlier at Pittsburgh Artist Studio. Life with Adrienne XO has been previously featured. We're going to get Princess Beyond Passions. Cooking with Miss Brown is on there. Vinny's Aquatics has been here for a while. Willow's Creations. And I'll add, Wolf Spirit Productions. Oh, did we look at that? We looked at Wolf Spirit Productions today, yes, of course. Just Vlogging Life, like I said, is a loyal and dedicated supporter. They are a generous supporter of Tuber Chat and have been for a long time now. They happen to be a gold member, so they get that guaranteed feature of the slides that we see at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. We saw those a little while ago. And then as well, their link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, which we've seen. In the Super Chat section, it said you were a member times 4. Oh, yes, I know what you mean. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. What happens is, when activity happens, if you notice at the bottom middle of the screen right now, you'll see what we call an event list. And that's a feature that's included with Streamlabs OBS. And what it does is it keeps track of all the super chats that come through and things like that. Keeps track of memberships. But even though, like memberships, when you think about it, is a recurring monthly thing that automatically goes back through again and again. So if we happen to be live streaming or close to it, or if I have Streamlabs open, let's just say, maybe even an hour to half an hour before we start, what can happen is if a membership rolls over into the next month, it will mark on the event list, even though something didn't happen in the stream. So it's just a little extra thing. I wouldn't even call it a glitch. It's just something that happens, but it probably means that you're on your 4th month now as a member, which makes sense, right? Because Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More became a member right at Christmas time. So it's been about 4 months. So that's what that's for. I know what you mean. And Romeo Got Game. Lots of gaming channels here. But here in Tuber Chat, we're really here focused on supporting creators more than the content so much. And as you meet more and more creators, you'll probably find yourself being supported by lots of other channels, not just gaming channels. Hopefully you'll enjoy those as well. So Just Vlogging Life, like I said, we just ran into each other, as I run into her all the time, supporting other creators. But she's been a loyal and dedicated and very generous supporter to Tuber Chat for quite some time. Let's spin and we'll see who's coming up next. And we're going to look at Life with Adrienne XO. I'm just checking out, make sure I'm not missing anything urgent on Instagram there. And Life with Adrienne XO has been with Tuber Chat for a very, very long time. She has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for months and months and months. Previously featured so long ago, in fact, it was before a name change. It was Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs. And she changed many months ago now to Life with Adrienne XO. But this is somebody that anybody who's been with Tuber Chat for, you know, from the beginning or not too long after will remember this creator's been here the whole time. And you wonder about that sometimes, you know, when you're working on your YouTube channel, who's still going to be there with you a year from now or, you know, many, many months from now. As we grow and follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. But Life with Adrienne XO has been extremely generous and comes back again and again and again. Katie's Corner of the World, good to see you in the house. Matt's Internet, good to have you back. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody is still active, then we should get around to everybody. Let's spin and we'll see who's coming up next. Nini Hodges is coming up. So keep in mind, you know, while we're connecting in the chat, specifically the way that we're connecting is to watch a 3-minute video as a minimum. Better if it's even 4, 5, or 6 minutes, and you must watch the full video. It's not enough to just watch 3 minutes of every video, of any video. We want to watch a full video. And then as well, leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of the video. You don't want to say nice vid or great one or, you know, friend from Tuber Chat or any of that stuff, because it could get held for review and caught in the YouTube spam filter, and YouTube may take your connection away. So those comments need to be very genuine. When we talk here about visiting your house and leaving you a package, what that means is somebody's been to your channel, watched a video, and left a comment for you. The comment is the package. What that does allows you to go into your comment section, find the comment easily, and then speed up the whole process because you know that that person connected the right way. If not, you can reach back and kind of let them know, hey, you got to leave a better comment, a better package, and that might help. So, Nini Hodges has 221 subscribers. Hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 230 she's thinking about right now, and a little bit closer on the road to 300. So let's spin. We'll get another channel happening. Willow's Creations is coming up. This is another creator who's back with Tuber Chat again almost every single day, but I run into them supporting other creators regularly as well. Thank Rod Marsom. Hopefully we'll see you again very, very soon. And then yes, Fanatic Guide. We don't. So if you notice that people are leaving comments that are getting held for review, my suggestion is to let them know, because if we don't know, then you know, we're going to keep going out and doing the same thing over and over and over again, and that creator's going to end up losing a lot of connections. So you're helping them by letting them know, hey, your comment got held for review. Can you do a longer one? Might be a better way of, like a good way of putting it. But, you know, you do what's right for you. But this way, we're helping people get better at the whole procedure. And the more and more we do this, and the more everybody spreads the word, the whole community gets better at this, and our connections are more solid. And YouTube may eventually stop playing games so much with our subscribers. Most 6510 models still in the house? Let's make sure. They tend to come in and out, but I'll make sure they're on the wheel for right now. Ace Flaw 1, Andy is back in the house. Thanks for coming in. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. Willow's Creations has 415 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little closer to 420. They will soon be at 500 and halfway on the road to the magical 1K that we all think about. ALOT is in the house. That's the second channel from ProTech Sports Network. A very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Thank you so much for coming back in. I always have a good time hanging out with them in their live streams on both of their channels. I don't know if, maybe I didn't catch you this week. I usually catch them once a week. but I might have to catch up with you again. But it's great to have you here. This is Princess Beyond Passions with 1,230 or so subscribers. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther. Oh, yeah, thank you, Scratch and Pete. I missed that question. So Spotless Com, ultimately you have to make the right decision for you, right? I'm intending on doing live streams and multi-streaming to many platforms, because if you're already doing the work, it's really just another click or two once you've been doing it for a while, as you know, to keep doing it on Facebook, right? Then you just have to decide on the limits, right? If the limit doesn't work for you of 8 hours, if you want to push it to the YouTube's 12 hours, you could, or you could do 2 streams a day or something like that. While you have to make the right decisions for yourself, like I said, I can tell you right now, if I am already doing a bunch of work and I find that it's only going to take a small bit more to add so much leverage, then I absolutely would, because you never know where you're going to pick people up from, right? And what you can do is start restreaming to even more platforms, and then just see what's going to fly. You know, the other day I did a restream on the copyright-free music channel, and I was testing, so I did it on YouTube and Twitch and DLive, and surprisingly I got like 12 subscribers on DLive within the first couple of days. And I wasn't expecting that, so now I'm just watching, because DLive might be something that's useful for that. I'm not sure, right? So the analytics will tell you, the numbers will tell you. If you feel it's a waste of time, then it is, but if not, then for the extra couple of clicks that it usually takes, you might be okay. So forgive me, I wish I had a direct answer, but again, I never like to tell anybody exactly what they should or shouldn't do with their channel. I really want to give advice based on my experience and what we've all learned together here in the chat, so that we can all make the right decisions. I don't necessarily want somebody to just take what I say and blindly follow it. You add it to the other information that you have, the instinct that you gain from reading your analytics and the experience you have from producing your videos and putting out content, and then you're able to make better and better decisions for yourselves as time goes on. Vinny's Aquatics, I thought we were already connected, but maybe I'm wrong about that, but we're going to do it right now. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take this 16-minute video, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. Hopefully that will make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Let's spin. We'll get one more channel up. Am I going to pronounce this right? Beauty Archibong, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And I'm so sorry for missing that that question, but thank you, Scratch and Pete, for being on top of that. You know, the job of a moderator, you know, it's a volunteer thing, right? People donate their time, and you know, hopefully you give your moderators as much value as you can out of the time that they spend with you as well. But there's lots of things you can do to make the job easier on your moderators, and we can talk about those anytime. Like, you know, the robots can drop a lot of messages and links so the mods don't have to, but it's great when you have people that are actually willing to have your back, you know what I mean, and watch for some of the things you're missing. Most of you who've been to Tuber Chat many times before know how terrible I am still to this day after years at keeping up with the chat. You have some creators who are right on top of every message. You got somebody like me that's constantly trying to catch up. But we strive to do better, and thank goodness we have moderators that are willing to help and make sure that things don't get missed. Mo6510 Models is a creator that is generous in that they enjoy sharing information so that everybody can better themselves, both their videos and their channels. I've had the pleasure of having an offline conversation with most 6510 models, hopefully one of many that will come. They've obviously got much to learn. There's much to be learned from them with 7,000 subscribers. They've got 7,240 right now or so. Hopefully we'll push their channel a little bit farther towards 7,300. And they'll be moving towards 8K soon enough. Romeo Got Game, sorry, I knocked your message out because we don't want to do self-promotion here. We don't want to say like, hey, everybody come get me. The idea is for you to go out and support other creators, and then they will come back and support you afterwards. It works kind of the opposite of a lot of live streams. Thank you, GA Girl, I'm Every Woman the Dream Team. And thank you, the How To Lady, for your positivity also. Oh, very cool. Roy and Becky's Travels does giveaways for their mods from time to time. That's a great idea. And one more time, hopefully everybody will connect with most 6510 models if you haven't already. Let's get TC Unleashed, Unleash You. Hopefully they're still with us here in the chat. Simona Watson, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then thank you, Bailey Squad, as well, for your positivity. TC Unleashed, Unleashed You. Somebody said the other day, I forget who it was, but they said that TC is a great supporter. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. With 178 subscribers, we can push them a little closer to the 200 that they're thinking of, certainly. Let's get Mama Glow Up onto the wheel. Matt's internet has been here for a while now. Spotless Com, have we looked at your... Yes, of course we looked at it, of course. St. Clair's Republic. Let's get you onto the wheel. GA Girl, I Am Every Woman the Dream Team as well. And we'll spin. So hopefully everybody will connect, like I said, with CC Unleashed, Unleash You. And they are obviously spreading positivity and motivation on their channel. The 44 way. Everybody here is focused on a milestone of some sort. So the best success in Tuber Chat is always found in reaching out to other creators and supporting them first. So, if you want 10 subscribers, then an idea is to go out and plan on subscribing to 20 different channels, right? Chances are you'll get what you're looking for. We believe wholeheartedly here in giving much more than we expect to receive, knowing that it ends up coming back more so than we were hoping for in the first place. We see that time and time again. And hopefully everybody can share the stream out if you haven't already, if you have the ability, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up, I'll appreciate those. They really do help the stream. Nini Hodges working on 1K as well. Joshua DeCool, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Oh my goodness. My voice is almost holding itself together this weekend. Matt's internet has 173 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 200 they're thinking about. This is another channel that's been back to Tuber Chat several times. Thank you, Robert Macanasia, still hanging out. Let me make sure I get you onto the wheel as soon as we spin and get one more channel up here. Bailey Squad, of course, yes. GA Girl, I Am Every Woman the Dream Team is coming up. We've got a handful of channels with relatively long names, right? GA Girl, I Am Every Woman the Dream Team is one. We've got Washington County News Station, Utah as well. Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More is is about halfway there, but it's interesting, some of the names of the channels, and I end up not doing too badly for remembering these. Trissa, good to see you back in the house. Let's get Robert Mack in Asia onto the wheel. And GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team has 260 subscribers. Hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 265 or 270 we know they're thinking about. They'll be a little bit closer to the 300 they're on the road to. My Life as Shanice, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Mommy on Deck is still in the house. Let's get you onto the wheel. And we'll spin. I'm going to start moving a little bit faster because we've been on for about 2 hours now. So I'm going to do much faster with channels, but we'll make sure we get everybody on. Ducking Ent channel, good to see you in the house. I call it Ducking Entertainment channel. Look at that, Robert Mack in Asia. What kind of luck is that? As soon as I put you on the wheel, you come right up. Robert Mack in Asia is a loyal and dedicated supporter who actually comes to us from a few of the different channels that I'm involved with. Some of you may not know, but I run channels for other people as well. That's how I started on YouTube many years ago, before I started even my own channels. But I learn from creators of all sizes every single day, and my wish is for all of us to share our information here in the chat so that we can all make better decisions for our videos and for our channels. But Robert Mack in Asia has a lot of dynamic content, a lot of outdoor content, as you can see, including live streams. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. We don't know how many subscribers they have right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them a little bit farther and get them moving towards the next milestone that they're looking for. Let's get Romeo Got Game onto the wheel and we'll spin. And looks like we're doing okay. Keep in mind, you know, I know it takes a long time to get onto the wheel sometimes now, because Tuber Chat has just become, you know, it grows and it's become busy and things like that. But it's not just about how long you're here. It's also about how active you are in the chat. So if you happen to be, you know, just watching or lurking or whatever you want to call it for a while, and you haven't been on the wheel by the time we get around to the second half, then just mention something in the chat once in a while, so that you stay active, so that we don't miss anybody. I don't want to miss anybody at all. And Robert Mack, my pleasure having your channel up again. Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs has 160 subscribers. This is another channel that was recently featured on Tuber Chat. She's out supporting other creators all the time as well. With 160 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push her a little bit closer to the 200 she's thinking about. And this is a channel we see all the time, like I said, previously featured. Today's featured channel is 345 Barry, and Cooking with Miss Brown, who's in the chat with us, will be featured tomorrow. Our beloved moderators, Michael's Adventures and Scratch and Pete PA, will be featured next weekend, as well as our 1-year anniversary on Friday and episode 200 on Monday, which will be very special live streams. And thank you, Simona Watson, for welcoming everybody. Hopefully everybody has given a thumbs up. If you haven't already, they really do help the stream. I'll appreciate it. Gathering Place is in the house. That is a creator with an extremely high amount of energy. I like to keep saying that. And we're going to get you right onto the wheel, of course. Romeo Got Game is back for the second time today. And hopefully everybody will connect with them. I'm interested to see Cuphead on your channel there, actually. I haven't played that game, but I find it very interesting. This is a video game where all the art was hand-drawn. So you can imagine the painstaking effort that went into that game, but it's extremely popular as well. I think they won awards on Apple for design and stuff like that. Good to see you in the house again. Romeo Got Game. Hopefully everybody will connect with them, and they are almost at 300 subscribers. They've got 293 right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther and get them a little bit closer. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up and see what's happening. Be Yourself with Jane is in the house. This is a creator that I talk about often. She was in an interview with myself on Kitty Mom Adventures channel. Just about a month ago. We had a 4-hour conversation about YouTube, tips and tricks for videos for the channel. We talked about trolls and all kinds of other stuff. So be yourself with Jane. Good to see you here. Gathering Place is up now. We've got 1,220 subscribers or so for this channel. Hopefully we'll push her a little bit farther. Andy from AceFlaw1, your birthday's this Wednesday. Happy birthday, my dear friend. Andy AceFlaw1 has been connected to me for more than a year, both on my personal channel and with Tuber Chat from the beginning. I'm sorry that we're not going to be live streaming on Wednesday, so we can't do anything special for you, but hopefully everybody will join me in giving you early happy birthday wish. Venalore is in the house. Oh, are you just heading out? Okay, thank you for the time that you spent. I appreciate every moment everybody spends here in Tuber Chat. Did we look at emotion today? Yes, we did. I remember typing it in. That's okay. And let's spin. My pleasure, Andy. Like I said, you know, you're interested to know who's going to still be with you a year from now. And Tuber Chat's 1-year anniversary is coming up, so you'll hear me talk about some channels that have been with us ever since the beginning. Now, I appreciate every moment everybody spends in Tuber Chat, and thank goodness every live stream gets about 20% new channels that come in every single live stream on average, which is very cool. We're always meeting new creators, and it's great to see people coming back again and again, even after being monetized, to continue to grow their family. Mama Glow Up is another creator that's been back to Tuber Chat again and again, and I see them out supporting other creators all the time as well. With over 1,000 subscribers, they're almost at 1,100. They've got 1,070 or so right now. We'd like to push them a little bit farther on their road to 1,100. Let me see what I can do about adding a few more names to our wheel. Ducking Entertainment Channel, Katie's Corner of the World, Life with Manda. Did we look at your channel? I think we looked at it earlier. If I'm wrong and we looked at it, we'll go back very quickly. We'll move on. My Life as Shanice is on the wheel. Simona Watson. We've had a lot of channels come through here today. My goodness. Let's spin and we'll see who's coming up next, and we'll get some more channels on soon. Cooking with Miss Brown is our featured channel for tomorrow, as a matter of fact. So we'll get a good look at that channel for the first 5 or 10 minutes of tomorrow's live stream. We feature a different channel every single day on Tuber Chat based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. For that reason, Cooking with Miss Brown was featured for tomorrow and will be on all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos. And Beauty Archablog, let me get your channel onto the wheel as well. Ungame Miller, I want to grow my channel. Yes, we're all here to grow our channel. So hopefully you'll meet some friends and family members today. Ducking Entertainment Channel's coming up right now. This is another creator that's been with Tuber Chat for a long time now, many months. And we'll see what they got going on for us today. Oh, what happened to you? Did you change your name or something? Or did I misspell it here? Let me just look on my list and see if I misspelled it. Oh, it's there's no C, right? Yes, I've done that 100 times. That's how many times Ducking Entertainment Channel has been here. Many, many times. And I've misspelled it constantly. So there's no C there. Ducking Entertainment Channel. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. We don't know how many subscribers they have right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them a little bit farther. We just want to give them a bit of a push towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether you're working on your first 5 subscribers, 10, 50, 100, 1,000, or even more. Yeah, Scratch and PPA, we did put Angel Light Over Darkness earlier. She actually gave me a nudge to make sure I didn't forget, but we talked about it. I remember specifically having it up because her banner always says uplift, encourage, and develop. I remember talking about that. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. We're moving much faster now because, like I said, we've been on over 2 hours now. This is Venalure coming up. There you are. This is another channel with a slight name change, but that's okay. All Things Venice was the name before. But we don't know how many subscribers they have either, but that's okay. Like I said, we just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards so that we can help, move them along. One of the things we can do for any channels under 1,000 subscribers, and I particularly do this for anybody under 100, but we could do it for if we don't know the subscriber number, is leave a comment on their discussion tab. And this just gives a nudge to the YouTube algorithm to let them know you absolutely wanted to be connected to this creator and you don't want to have your subscription taken away, let's just say. And then, Scratch and Pete, but thank you for the nudge, though, because I don't want to ever forget anybody, so it'd be great to even make a mistake of doing something twice than not doing it, of course, but I'll always appreciate it, because I don't know why, occasionally I don't think I forget people. I think it's not a glitch, it's my own fault. But because I'm moving quickly here, I don't mean to make excuses, but sometimes I think I put people on the wheel, and then when I go and I do my copying and pasting, their name disappears. Like today, I thought for sure that I put Thrill Seeks on the wheel at the beginning of the live stream, and I could be wrong, but eventually it seemed to have been deleted or something like that, and I've wondered about that many times. So I appreciate the nudge because, like I said, it makes sure that we don't forget things that can't be forgotten. If anybody has the ability to share the stream, as Scratch and PPA is reminding everyone, which I appreciate as well, if anybody has the ability to give a thumbs up, which of course everybody does, but I'll appreciate it greatly. On a phone you have to turn the chat off to do it, but it only takes a second, and they really do help the stream. Okay, thank you so much, Life with Manda. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. We're back Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Sinclair's Republic is another channel that's been back with Tuber Chat again and again. With 250 subscribers, they're halfway on the road to 500, which puts them... that will put them halfway on the road towards the magical 1K, so they're moving along nicely, and we'd like to push them a little bit farther today. Next channel we're going to look at is Mommy on Deck. This, I think, is a brand new channel for Tuber Chat, but I'm wrong, actually. Okay, did you change your name, or am I mistaken? Maybe I'm mistaken, or we met outside. But that's okay. That's good news. So we've got 3,080 subscribers, very close to 3,100 already. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther. They've obviously got a bunch of variety on their channel. I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel better, and hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. With 3,000 subscribers, you know that there's much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. And Roy and Becky's Travels, yes, thank you very much for the thumbs up. A Ducking Entertainment Channel loves making vids. Very good. It's great if you love doing it. I'd like to say I love making videos. I do a lot of production, right? Because I do a lot of videos for other people, so I could be producing anywhere from 5 to 10 videos a week. And I'm lucky that it's half of my full-time job, right, to do that stuff. But I find myself falling behind on my own channel, and it makes me wonder, do I love producing the videos as much as I love running the channel? I don't know, because I seem to be dragging my feet. But hopefully I'll get some more content up soon myself as well. But it's great to know when, Ducking Entertainment Channel, if you love making videos, if everybody really enjoys what they're doing, that's one of the keys, right? Is instead of looking for ideas that you hope will be popular, you might find more success just doing things that you really enjoy, because that will make you motivated to keep going, and keep doing videos, as opposed to not looking forward to the work that it sometimes has involved. Anybody that wants to swap playlists, please just simply say, I'm willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. This is AceFlaw1. This is Andy. Like I said, this is a creator that's been connected to me for well over a year now. They were with me for the Playlist Buddies experiments we were doing on my personal channel before TuberChat started, and they've been here since the beginning. So with over 3,000 subscribers, they've got about 3,250 right now. Hopefully we can push them a little closer to the 3,300 that they're looking for right now. And like I said, they're a loyal and dedicated supporter, definitely, as you can see. And then you're right, Wolfspear Productions, that's well put. That's a great way to look at it. They said you'll never work a day in your life if you love what you do. Yes, it makes it not feel like work. That's for sure. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. And Bailey Squad's looking to swap playlists with people. There's lots of creators in the house that'll be willing to do that. Katie's Corner of the World is coming up right now. I thought we were already connected, but this must be the first time I'm having your channel up on the screen. So we'll connect right now. And the way that I do that, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take your latest video, I'm going to add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list, I'll watch your video in full, I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I will give you a thumbs up, of course, and subscribe. I'll turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators, and then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. You'll notice that I keep talking about putting the bell on for all creators now, which I started doing many months ago. And I believe that, we have to do everything we can to support each other to make sure that these connections stick, and that's one of the things everybody can do. So I definitely have the bell on for everybody, and I have my notifications enabled. If I look at my phone today, actually, I just ruined it. I don't have a lot of notifications right now. You'll see in the corner I do, but, there are notifications coming through constantly. If we look at just over the last couple of hours, we'll see well over 20, maybe 30, maybe 40 different notifications. And we are looking for, Beauty Archibong. Sorry, I typed it wrong on my list there. Oh my goodness. This is another new connection for TuberChat, so same thing. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is add your video, your latest one, into my watch later list, and then after the live stream today, in the next 24 hours, I'll go through my watch later list and watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. And then hopefully that will make our connection stick. And again, hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat and you have our notification bell on as well, and you don't miss our further live streams. And thank you, Vinyls Aquatics, Vinyls. I've got vinyl records on my head again because I'm talking about making videos. Vinny's Aquatics, thank you so much for the kind words in the chat. One of the other things we want to do, because we know Beauty Archibong has 50 subscribers, which is less than 100, is we can leave a comment on the discussion tab just to give the algorithm another nudge. And hopefully you do a better job than I do when you leave comments, because mine tend to be very generic. But this is something we can do to push creators. Anybody under 1,000 really, but anybody under 100 can use an extra bump with the algorithm, of course. Simona Watson is coming up next. Ooh. You have to pardon me. I picked up my glasses this week. This is the first weekend I'm using them, and I'm not used to it yet. I haven't had glasses in a long, long time. Simona Watson has 926 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther, maybe even to 930 or so. They're officially on the road for 1K, and we'd love to push them a little bit farther. Let's get Radical Productions up here onto the wheel. And I'll look through the chat and see who we haven't put up yet. If there's anybody in the chat that we haven't looked at yet, just please say something so that I grab your channel right away. I think we got to everybody that's active right now. And let's spin one more time. And we'll see what's happening here. Oh, is it Life with Bandy? And I misspelled it again. I think we looked at this channel earlier, but I wanted to make sure that we didn't make a mistake. So let's just see, and if I'm wrong, we'll move on quickly. Let me get back to... Let's see if they're still here with us, first of all. Life with Manda. I'm so sorry. Life with Manda. I misspelled it on the wheel. Oh, and this is what I was talking about. Yeah, we got to make sure we get the right avatar. So I don't mind putting this channel up again just for a second, because we want to make sure we get the right one. It's right here. And now I have already added a video for them into my watch later list, so I will be connecting with them and putting the bell on, but I just wanted to show everybody the channel one more time. So if you're trying to find this channel, make sure you get to the right one. And let's spin. Oh, you know what else I haven't mentioned yet today? One of our dear friends, Jaden Suh, has got a birthday coming up on Wednesday as well. So I didn't know that you shared a birthday with Andy, AceFlaw1, but you and Jaden Suh share birthdays. So that's a dear couple of friends of ours, both celebrating birthdays on Wednesday. Hopefully you'll help me in giving them happy birthday wishes. Radical Productions has got some serious rapid growth going on. We've been talking about them having over 4,000 subscribers for a while now, but they are about to hit 5,000. They've got 4,960 or so right now. My guess is that possibly even by this weekend, we might see them with 5,000 subscribers. So there's obviously much to be learned from this channel and these creators, as well as inspired by and entertained by, of course. But they are doing a lot of community, how do I want to say, community awareness. I'll leave it to you to hit their channel and learn about what they're doing, because they've got a variety of content, but they're you know, out in their community helping people, and it's great to always see that kind of thing happening. So hopefully everybody will connect with them, and like I said, we want to push them a little bit closer to the 5,000 that is right around the corner for them. Oh, Blood Dragoon just came in. Was hanging out with them on a live stream for about 15 minutes earlier, and then as well make up with Jessica Vargas. Let's get your channel onto the wheel. Sorry, I'm making mistakes here, but that's okay. Let's spin, and we'll see who's coming up next. And thank you both for coming in. My Life as Shanice is coming up. This is another channel that's been with Tuber Chat for quite some time. I wonder, have I missed anybody in the chat? I'm just scanning through quickly, but I think we've got to everybody. My Life with Shanice has 401 subscribers, so it's great that they've got 400. We'd love to give them a few extras so that they keep that 400 locked in. We don't want them to slip back below that milestone if YouTube plays games with their numbers in the next couple of days. So hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already right now. And I'm going to do something here. Just dropping a link into the chat, which I will pin so that everybody can keep it and get to it easily. We're going to do a raid now. We'll look at our last couple of channels, and then we're going to go over to our friend Brown Girl Bella, who's somebody I've been connected to for about 1.5 years now. She's live streaming right this second. She's not doing a growth stream exactly. However, everybody's always welcome to connect with each other in her live streams. The only thing I'll ask of everybody, hopefully you'll give a thumbs up on the way out, give her a thumbs up on the way in, and start a conversation with people over there before connecting to make sure that they're, into the idea of connecting the way that we do here. A lot of times we go to channels like Tuber Chat is all YouTubers. 100% of the people who come through here have channels. But you know from your own live streams and from others that you don't always have YouTubers there. There can also be just supporters, right? People who watch and support and don't necessarily have channels and stuff like that. So you just want to keep that in mind. But everybody will be welcome to connect with people over there. And Brown Girl Bella is a dynamic host and a very dear friend of Tuber Chat, somebody who, like I said, we've been connected to for a long time. And she is a very much loved and well-respected member of the small YouTuber community at large, as well as here in Tuber Chat. We're looking at Makeup with Jessica Vargas, who's been a member for many months with Tuber Chat, with 1,390 subscribers. Hopefully we can push her a little bit farther towards 1,400, and hopefully get them moving a little bit closer to the 1,400 they're thinking about. And other than that, looks like we're doing okay. Everybody's meeting new friends and family members. We'll look at one more channel. And if everybody can hit that link that I dropped, and I've pinned it to the chat, mention Tuber Chat Raid when you get over there. And I will be over there in a few minutes as well. I'm going to leave this chat running for a few more minutes so that everybody can clean up their connections and then head over to see Brown Girl Bella, and I will visit everybody over there, like I said, in a few minutes. This is Blood Dragoon, somebody who I'm lucky enough to catch on a live stream, usually once a week or so. As we grow and follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. But as long as you're out doing as much as you can to support others, and we all have that on our minds, then everybody's going to be just fine. We see channels growing. We see channels getting monetized every week, which is wonderful. So thank you, everybody, for the time that you've spent. I really do appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow, of course, an hour earlier than today. And next week's live streams are already scheduled and ready to go. So we have the 1-year anniversary on Friday, Michael's Adventures on Saturday, Scratch and Pete on Sunday, and the episode 200 on Monday, where I'll be joined by Vern's Junk Closet, who happens to be over in Brown Girl Bella's live stream right now. So thank you, everyone. I'll drop the link one more time. It's also pinned, and we can go over there. Just please mention Tuber Chat Raid when you get there. And thank you once again, everybody. See you soon.